Hey, this is Jennifer with Out of My Closet. Welcome back to the channel. Check out the clutch, guys. Sure, you can go ahead and buy a bag, but it's such a gratifying feeling when you make your own. So, I came up with a bright idea to make a clutch using a Dollar Tree dish drying mat. After making two other bags, that had straps on it for my grandchildren, I decided to make this one. And I usually don't do insects, but I think the background is very cute with the floral. So what I'm gonna do, I folded the mat trifold, and then I'm going to be sewing on the sides here, coming down on both sides. So this will be my flap. And I found this piece of part of a bag that I'm gonna try to use as a wristlet on the side of this. So I'll use that for the wristlet, and then I will put some studs to keep the flap together. So the first thing I did was to string my sewing machine and fill my bobbin with black thread, and that would, you can choose any thread that matches your project or your bag. So I'm doing that. And my next thing, you can choose to where you want your flap to actually be. So I am giving my bag a little more room by going up a little bit and just having a shorter flap. And as you can see, my stitch is right where the original stitch was. So I just think it's a better idea just to, like I said, use this as my edge, and I just place the stitch that I just did right in that area right there. The next thing that I did, I found this gold trim, and I am lining it around the edges. So as you can see, I went around the flap of the bag, sewed on the edges, and then I'm going to be using these studs to hold the flap down. All right, so that's what I've done so far. I've put the gold trim on the flap, and I attached this wristlet onto the bag, just something that I found on another pocketbook. And guys, look at the finished bag that I made. I put a little tag on there, and let me show you my studs on there. That's the inside of the bag with my wristlet on here. All right, I'm closing it up, and I am happy the way this turned out, guys. I may end up giving this as a gift to my daughter, never know, but this is the wristlet. Okay, let me know what you think about that finished look.